Welcome back. An investigation is underway into the shooting incident involving a 26-year-old male that occurred on Monday. Police say around 9:40 p.m. last night, the victim and a relative were walking in the vicinity of Balfour Avenue and Ida Street when an unidentified vehicle stopped nearby, and the occupants of that vehicle opened fire in their direction. The 26-year-old male received a gunshot wound to his right arm and was transported to the hospital via emergency medical technicians, where his condition is currently listed as stable. Meanwhile, a 28-year-old male is in police custody after he was arrested by officers following the confiscation of an unlicensed firearm containing ammunition. The arrest was made around 7:25 p.m. on Ida Street. That's very close to where the shooting happened several hours later. On Monday, the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources, in conjunction with Eden Farms, donated 2 container farms to Bahamas Agriculture and Marine Science Institute, that's BAMSI. Minister of Agriculture Jomo Campbell explains that farmers will be able to cultivate crops without the stress of seasonal changes.
Container farming is an innovative approach to agriculture that holds great importance for the Bahamas. In a country where traditional farming practices are often limited by factors such as our climate, land availability, and soil quality, container farming offers sustainable and efficient solutions to food production.
President of BAMSI, Dr. Ravina Roberts-Hanna, talks about positive impacts the containers will have once they are integrated into the school system.
As we are entrusted with these container farms, we at BAMSI reaffirm our unwavering commitment to excellence in agricultural education, research, outreach, and sustainable development, which makes us the ideal stewards for this transformative initiative. The integration of container farms into our educational curriculum and outreach programs will catalyze knowledge dissemination, capacity building, skills development, and community empowerment.
Co-founder of Eden Farms, Lincoln Deal, says the containers can be monitored remotely using smartphones as well.
We are able to inspire a new generation to understand what agriculture can be with the use of technology. Each container farm represents a scalable model for agricultural production. By using automated systems and remote monitoring, we ensure efficient operations and consistent crop yields. With minimal water usage, up to 99% less water than traditional agricultural farming methods. The precise control over the environmental factors. These container farms will be able to optimize resource utilization and use Wi-Fi to actually monitor these farms from their smartphones.
The containers will be shipped to Andros and Eleuthera this week, with plans to expand this initiative to other family islands in the very near future. Last week, the University of the Bahamas announced the appointment of Patrick McFall as Vice President, Finance, and Chief Financial Officer, effective last Wednesday, May 1st. Mr. McFall, pictured here, has extensive experience in banking, management, accounting, and finance that spans more than 3 decades. In his new capacity, McFall will have oversight for the financial operations of the university and its physical resources. The University of the Bahamas also announced the appointment of Denise Barnes as Vice President of Human Resources, effective Monday, May 20th. Ms. Barnes is expected to advance the university's mission and strategic vision, spearheading initiatives to support the faculty and staff. UB said the appointments come at a crucial juncture as they focus on meeting standards for national and international accreditation. And finally, 3 queens were recently crowned by the Bahamas International Pageants Organization for the 2024 Miss Teen Bahamas pageant. Overall winner and the first ever Miss Teen Universe Bahamas, Cameronique Evans, says she cannot wait to represent the Bahamas and her hometown Eleuthera on a global stage.
I am ecstatic to go back and show them what the island did. I was happy to represent with pride, and I am happy to represent them with even bigger pride on the international stage. I came into the pageant with a goal, not to wear the crown on my head, but to find confidence within myself. I'm also a public speaker, and what people saw on the outside wasn't how I always felt inside. I wanted to be better than who I was before entering the pageant, and I just wanted to know who Cameronique was.
First runner-up, Miss Teen Charm Bahamas, Raishi Lines, shares how she will juggle the responsibilities of her new title and her senior year in high school.
Prior to this pageant, I have balanced a life of athletics, academics, and even leadership roles in my school. Therefore, moving forward, I would like to embrace the true essence of beauty and show that it is possible for you to have a life inside of school and also outside.
Miss Teen Bahamas International 2024, Riki Curling, who was recently removed from her school's debate team in favor of an all-boys team, says this is an opportunity to not only represent our country, but to raise awareness for her platform, gender equality. She has this message for young girls everywhere.
We are girls, and we're going to have to work harder. Stay determined and don't give up. Your time is coming. What God has for you, you will get. And use your story as a testimony to change other people's life. My story, I hope, changes lives, moves people, because it is a powerful story, and I was wronged, but that's not going to stop me. I'm taking my limes, and I'm making the best lemonade. I'm making a change. If I don't shatter the glass ceiling, I'm sure going to chip it.
The new queens are excited to make their mark this year, hosting a number of community events promoting their platforms throughout the country. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jerino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.